This video looks at the implications for IATF third-party auditors during the COVID pandemic. So now, if I'm a third-party auditor and because of the COVID pandemic, I've been unable to do my required number of audits, does this mean that I could lose my qualification as a third-party auditor?
So, and before I kind of answer the question, I'll point out for the certification bodies that are watching, or the auditors that are watching this, the IATF have issued a CB communique, so it's number 2020-008, that talks about the implications of COVID-19 on auditor qualification. So in answer to your question, the IATF are waiving that requirement to do a minimum number of audit days per year and per quarter during 2020 as a result of COVID-19. So you will not be recognised as an IATF auditor if you are unable to meet your minimum number of audit days per quarter or minimum number of audit days across the year because of COVID-19.
Thank you, Niall. And Devin, if I'm working for a certification body and we've developed an auditor that we want to enter in to the qualification process to become a third-party auditor, will IATF be running any face-to-face training and evaluation sessions this year?
Now, as we know, different countries are opening up at different rates. So it's really training organization and country dependent. As far as the U.S., it does not sound like we'll be running any face-to-face courses for the remainder of 2020. But we are working on ways around that and ways to bring this training to individuals who are interested in becoming IATF auditors.
Thanks, Devin. So I guess it's looking for any updates on the IATF website about the training process to become a newly qualified auditor. So if I'm a qualified IATF auditor, I qualified 18 months ago by attending the face-to-face event, but I'm due to take the ADP proctored exam soon because I only had an initial 2-year qualification. Will IATF be running any of these proctored events? And if not, what are the implications for my qualification?
Good question. And like Devin's previous question, it depends a little bit. But firstly, for those auditors, and again, just some context, the IATF auditor qualification is broken down into 2 elements, the face-to-face training and qualification, and then this re-qualification process that takes place 2 years after face-to-face training. When an auditor undertakes that re-qualification activity, they then have an additional 12 months. If they haven't fully re-qualified, they have 12 months to make the grade, as it were, to fully re-qualify. But if proctored sessions aren't happening, it makes it impossible for them to undertake those re-qualification exams. And in those cases, those auditors will have their expiry dates extended to accommodate the disruption in terms of the ADP proctored sessions. But again, take a look at the schedule, the auditor ADP proctored session schedule, and if you're unable to meet the expiry date, then you need to contact your oversight office. So your CB will do that to look to get your expiry date extended.
So thank you, guys. It sounds as if then IATF don't want to lose third-party auditors and their qualifications through this COVID pandemic, and they are being flexible to try and make sure that auditors can keep their qualification, and hopefully new auditors gain qualifications when things improve in the different countries around the world. So thank you.